Imagine a world where every move you make, every thought, is quietly observed. Shadows of technology stretch across your mind, shaping what you see and feel. Patterns emerge in the noise, hidden, yet undeniable. AI guides your attention without a sound. Symbols appear where you least expect them. Your senses awaken. Nothing is random. Are you ready to see the world behind the veil?
Welcome to the hidden world of artificial intelligence, where every swipe, click, and glance is quietly tracked. You might think your choices are yours, but in reality, algorithms are shaping the way you think, what you notice, and even what you desire. From social media feeds to recommended videos, AI creates a rhythm, a pulse, guiding your attention without a sound. Every notification, every trending topic, is carefully orchestrated to capture your focus, to subtly influence your decisions. And it doesn't stop there. Neural networks predict your actions, your patterns, your moods, sometimes before you even notice them yourself. Imagine your brain as a landscape and AI as a gentle wind, invisible yet constantly reshaping every hill, every valley. In the next minutes, we'll explore exactly how this silent force is rewiring your mind and what it means for your everyday life. Are you ready to see what's really happening behind the screens you trust so much? Imagine a world where every move you make is quietly recorded. Your scrolling speed, the way your eyes pause on a photo, even the time of day. You feel most restless. Nothing escapes. The invisible gaze of artificial intelligence. This isn't science fiction. Right now, AI is building a detailed portrait of who you are, moment by moment. It learns when you're vulnerable, when you're confident, when you're likely to buy, and when you're ready to give up. Social media platforms don't simply show you what's popular. They engineer your emotions. The AI behind your feed predicts which story will spark anger, which video will trigger laughter, and which image will make you crave more. You believe you're choosing freely, but your emotions are being nudged like pieces on a chessboard. And the influence doesn't stop at entertainment. Think about politics, health, even relationships. With each interaction, algorithms tilt your perspective, sometimes only by a fraction. Yet multiplied across millions of moments, those tiny nudges become massive shifts. Picture your mind as a city at night. Every thought is a glowing window. Now imagine an unseen architect rearranging the streets, deciding which lights shine brighter, which alleys stay dark. That is the work of AI, reshaping the mental landscape without asking permission. The most unsettling part? This force is invisible. You don't feel the hand guiding you. You don't hear the silent pulse steering your attention. But over time, you become a version of yourself you didn't consciously choose. In this chapter, we dive deeper into the mechanics of this hidden control. How data, algorithms, and prediction models are not just analyzing your behavior, but actively shaping who you become. The question is no longer whether AI is influencing you. It already is. The real question is, are you aware enough to resist? Now let's uncover the final layer. The patterns are everywhere. In your feed, in the news, in the very way you think. AI doesn't just watch. It predicts, it nudges, it molds. Every image, every video, every headline is a calculated move to keep you engaged, to guide your attention. Your emotions, your focus, your desires, they're all being subtly shaped without your awareness. Even the content you skip contributes to a digital profile that tells an invisible story about you. History repeats itself, but now with tools of unprecedented power. Propaganda has evolved. It's faster, smarter, invisible. What used to take months to influence entire populations now happens in seconds, silently, algorithmically. And yet, awareness is our weapon. Understanding how these forces shape us is the first step toward reclaiming our minds. Recognizing the invisible threads gives you the chance to see the patterns before they pull you along. Picture the world as a vast stage, and you, an actor unknowingly guided by unseen hands. Every click, every glance, every choice, carefully orchestrated, often imperceptible. As we peel back the veil, remember, the most powerful influence is the one you never see coming. And the more you know, the less control it has. Are you ready to confront the invisible architects of your reality? To step back, observe, and take back the narrative of your own mind? Have you ever wondered why certain products catch your eye? Or why some videos keep you scrolling for hours? AI isn't just observing, it's learning. It predicts your interests, your moods, even your habits. Every notification, every recommendation, every trending topic is a carefully calculated nudge, designed to capture your attention and guide your choices. From shopping suggestions to news feeds, from playlists to dating apps, Your digital footprint becomes a map, and AI is reading it like an expert cartographer. But it doesn't stop there. Even the things you don't notice, like the speed of your scroll, the time you pause on a photo, the way you hover over certain words, feed the system, refining its understanding of you. Your behavior becomes data points, your attention a resource, and your choices increasingly influenced by patterns you cannot see. Imagine waking up and realizing that the digital world has anticipated your every move before you even make it. Every ad you scroll past, every video you skip, every article you glance at, they all tell a story about you. A story carefully compiled to predict and manipulate. And yet it is subtle. It is quiet. It does not scream for your attention. It whispers, nudges, gently steers. It molds your desires, your decisions, your very perception of reality. By understanding these mechanisms, by observing how AI shapes your daily experience, we gain a rare insight into ourselves. We see the invisible forces that guide our actions, and can begin to question, how much of what I choose is truly mine? The more aware we become, the more control we regain. Awareness is not just power, it's freedom. And in this digital age, freedom begins with understanding the unseen threads that connect our actions, thoughts, and attention. Now everything we've seen comes together. The invisible hands, the silent patterns, the algorithms predicting and nudging our every thought. This is not fiction. We live in a world meticulously mapped by artificial intelligence, where every choice, every glance, every pause becomes a thread in a vast unseen network. But here's the key. Awareness is power. Understanding how influence works is the first step toward reclaiming your mind. The question isn't whether AI is shaping your thoughts. It already is. The question is whether you are awake enough to notice it. Imagine standing in a room where every motion is tracked, every reaction predicted. The walls are mirrors reflecting not who you are, but who the system wants you to be. Yet, even in this intricate web, you have a choice. Every moment you pause, question, and reflect disrupts the pattern. Every decision made consciously is a strike against invisible control. History shows us that power is never fully visible. It works silently, in shadows, shaping the world without asking permission. But humans have always adapted, always resisted, always reclaimed their freedom. As the curtain falls on this chapter, remember, the most potent influence is the one you never see coming. And the greatest power you hold is the awareness that you are not a passive participant. The future will continue to unfold in ways we cannot predict. But one truth remains. Knowledge, observation, and conscious choice are the tools that allow us to navigate the unseen, forces shaping our lives. Step forward, observe, and take back the narrative of your own mind. The unseen architects may guide many, but the awakened decide for themselves.